WMEB Sports reporting high above Fenway Park from the Green Monster here in Boston, Massachusetts in advance of Frozen Fenway 2014. The Black Bears taking on the Boston University Terriers, who are actually practicing in behind us right now. The Black Bears will take to the Fenway ice for an hour-long practice of their own in just a few minutes. But Whitney, we're here for the game tomorrow. The Black Bears coming off a 2-1 loss to Quinnipiac last weekend, another loss on the road. Here at Fenway Park against BU, not your typical road environment.
Certainly not. Here at Fenway Park, it's a little bit different than your typical ice arena. However, Maine is coming into this game incredibly hot, led by Devin Shore, who's been phenomenal the first half of the season. He's the team's scoring leader at the moment. This is going to be a team effort for Maine. They're going to need everyone contributing, including goaltender Martin, who has been phenomenal as of late.
Absolutely. 188 goals against average on the season. He has been terrific. He was terrific a week ago. Not the reason why the Black Bears were unable to solve their road woes against Quinnipiac. Him, the rest of the defense, led by Ben Hutton, are going to be a key as well, because this BU team, despite the fact they haven't scored a lot of goals this season, they have the talent. It's there. So if they can put it together here in this game, or in this atmosphere at Fenway Park, they could give the Black Bears a lot of struggles defensively, but like I said, they are equipped to take the task with Martin Mollett and Ben Hutton.
Oh, absolutely. And even for BU, there's no better turnaround for them than in their hometown of Boston. This is huge for them, although technically not a home game for them.
It is the home game for BU.
It counts? All right, well, it's a home game for BU. However, given, like you mentioned, the environments, this is anyone's game.
And it's Boston University Terrier team. We mentioned it a little bit. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 games. The one non-loss was a tie to league worst Merrimack College. They've lost to an AHA team in Bentley, of which the Black Bears beaten. They've also lost to Dartmouth most recently, who just improved to 3-11 with that victory. So this is a BU team who has really struggled since that 7-0 drubbing up at Alphon Arena. But like you said, Whitney, the environment here at Fenway Park is the great equalizer.
Oh, absolutely. This is anybody's game, especially given the weather, which who knows at this point.
Alex Quirk, the third member of our broadcast team. We've talked a little bit about the weather, Alex, how the elements are going to be a factor here at tomorrow's game. What's the latest on the weather front?
Well, latest we've seen probably in the last hour or so is we're talking above freezing, so in the 30s and 40s, and it's varying. Some say rain, some say freezing rain, but as we talked about, the whole reason why we're now playing at 3 o'clock is due to the rain that was supposed to come in. So, I mean, it's up in the air, but we're probably going to see rain tomorrow, assuming there's a game tomorrow.
Yeah, because I think what we talked about there in the first part of this preview is that the Black Bears really, momentum-wise, they have the advantage. But we never know what's going to happen tomorrow in terms of the rain. None of these guys have ever played hockey in the rain. Certainly a few of them have played outdoors. A select number of the Black Bears have played here at Fenway Park. But playing hockey in the rain, those puddles might form on the ice. It's going to be quite an interesting battle between these two teams.
Fenway Park, it's been known for magic. It's now 102 years old. It's been known to some big things around here, some pretty magical and crazy things. This is just a new chapter in that crazy saga.
And we figured at the beginning of the season, when both these teams had this game circled on their calendars, it was going to be a case in which an underdog Black Bear team coming with a brand new head coach, a really young group of players against the BU team, perennial power in Hockey East. But that's not how it's played itself out this year, and really the Black Bears are the favorites here tomorrow.
Well, yeah, just I don't know what's with the Terriers. They got a lot of players. Maybe it's just losing Jack Parker. Certainly, you know, maybe a removal of some energy that Parker has brought to that university for like 4 decades.
And exactly. The Black Bears always pride themselves under new head coach Red Gendron on a full 60-minute effort, winning those battles in the corners. Like we said, with the way BU has played as of late, it shouldn't be a problem for this Black Bear team to come out with a victory. If they do that, the thing you got to worry about is, though, getting into their own heads for the Black Bears and kind of pumping themselves up and maybe having a bit of a letdown against a BU team that, like we said, has lost 4 of their last 5 games.
Which is what I said a couple days ago on Twitter, is certainly Maine has had their problems on the road, as so far they've played UMass and Vermont twice, and they've not to win at all, like 0-3-1, and then over break they played Quinnipiac, which they lost in a last-minute effort. Which Anthony told me about a month ago. He said it's the little things here and there that they just don't do that they probably will pound on them in this practice.
Exactly. However, it is going to play out tomorrow here at Fenway Park. It's going to be a very exciting game between the Black Bears and Terriers. Make sure to stay tuned to WMEB 91.9 FM and WMEBsports.com for all the coverage of this game here tomorrow. Puck drop, once again, is 3 p.m. moved up because of the weather concerns that we have here at Fenway Park. So 3 o'clock puck drop. Pre-game show will start just before then. Once again, myself, Cody Beckett, Alex Quirk, and Whitneigh Kinne will have the call for you tomorrow.